Just imagine how difficult it must be to face problems like alcoholism, divorce, drug addiction, and incest every day of your life and in the same family. Well, to our guests, that's just part of their job. We would like you to welcome the stars of Days of Our Lives, Jed Allen and Deidre Hall. My, there is a spontaneous recognition of you two guys.
We're on television.
Yes, you really are. These are the two folks who most of the world knows live together without benefit of marriage.
Oh, boy.
They used to say, right? How did the public react to that when you first tried this?
First tried what?
The living together without benefit of marriage.
I didn't have any response at all.
Well, not about my mail. Her mail. My mail says she's too good for me.
Your mail?
Thanks, Mom.
There was a lot of mail, though, wasn't
Actually, I don't really say anything. You know
Not
why?
about living
It's so crazy. I mean, think what goes on in Salem among the happy, horny Hortons.
Oh, is that what it is?
I mean, you got Matt Carey, who's got more kids than I got gray hair.
Yeah.
You know, one of them is a doctor, one of them is a lawyer, one has a heart attack, and the brother who's a doctor operates on the one who had the heart attack, has open heart surgery.
Absolutely.
Then he gets amnesia.
Mm-hmm.
That's 3 people that week who have amnesia.
Yeah.
They're the only 3 people who know each other.
Amnesia is big, isn't it?
It's very big.
In daytime
The
drama.
funny part about it, he goes away for a year and comes back as another person, married to Mickey Horton.
Oh.
Remember Mickey Horton? Remember he had amnesia? He goes away, comes back. He comes back with a girl, married to a girl who's paralyzed from the waist down.
Do you know that this garners so much interest in America that there are now things called soap opera festivals or fairs, or it's kind of like a fair, isn't it?
But this is funny though, because she just comes back married from the waist down. He's got no memory.
Yeah.
So he's crippled from the waist. She's crippled from the waist down. He's crippled from the waist up. If he could think what to do, she wouldn't be able to do it. I have been waiting to tell that so long.
I've forgotten that one. I didn't, when you first told me, I didn't get it.
Oh, you didn't?
She's crippled.
Well, how can you? Life is very confused for you. There are funny things about this stuff, but good stuff comes out of this. Would you tell about the lady who came to see you specifically and none other?
There was, we did a festival in Madison, Wisconsin, I don't know, several weeks ago. And the festival is, Joyce Baker and Alan Sugarman put on a show where the public gets to come and meet the people on soap operas. And it's, we sit and have lunch with them and talk. And we had a woman come to the festival in Madison that had agoraphobia, which is the fear of open spaces. And before she arrived, her psychiatrist called Joyce and told Joyce that's not funny. Told Joyce that this woman had not left her home in 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
And called her doctor and said, I want to leave the house for this. I want to be there. And she came and saw.
And you visited with her?
Yes, she was great. She was just great.
You see how people identify?
Oh, they're so awful. I don't know why I do television.
Jed's the sweetheart of the festivals. He just pretends to be laughing.
I love it. I do.
We have an audience here who loves you so that we thought we would give up some of our question time and go right to the world.
Oh, like a festival.
That's
Great.
right.
That'd be fun. I like that.
John is out there coordinating these questions.
Hello, John.
Are you ready for us?
We are.
Okay.
Who has a question for our guests? Go ahead. What's your name?
Laura. My name's Laura.
Hi, Laura. What's your question?
I wanted to know, do most of the actors and actresses in soap operas want to pursue their careers in acting, or do they want to go on to other things?
Well, we all strive. Most of us strive to do something else. I sit there and try to stretch myself out a little bit. Try to do a show like this, or do a Sunday show, or even Mike Ugly show, or something like that. We try to do other things, or nighttime series if we can.
But soaps are a stretch. That's a lot of work. You're not aware of that.
True.
Yeah.
We get an hour a day. You're talking like you guys work very hard. You know, an hour a day is murder.
That's a really rough ordeal. Who has another question for our guests? Yes, sir.
Jed, how important do you think that soap operas are to the women that watch them?
every day? How important is it in their lives?
Some monumentally important. The ones who need that kind of who have to identify with that to bring themselves out of a possible situation that they are miserable, so sometimes people who are miserable like to deal with something else that's miserable. They forget their own problems. Then there is the other kinds of people who really dig the show for what it is, a very good acting show with pretty good storyline, with some pretty good people. And I, for one, enjoy the show. I would say 50-50. Some get very involved and cannot disassociate from the actor to the character he's playing, and some know exactly what's happening.
Interesting, Jed.
Thank you.
No, I think I comprehend what he's saying. You know how they talk about the suspension of belief? I think in soap operas, at least, or daytime dramas,
It's all right.
for me, it is a suspension of disbelief. I know that that's not a real story, but I also dream about the daytime dramas that I watch. And it becomes, oh yeah, I get hooked every
Which
once in a
one?
while.
Can you tell us which one
I've
you're
been
on to?
watching Search for Tomorrow since I was 6.
Search for Tomorrow.
Isn't that something? Let us continue with the audience here.
Just a minute. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. And your name, please, miss.
Yes, my name is Gertrude Fitzhugh.
Gertrude Fitz.
Gertrude Fitzhugh, yes. Oh, is that the camera?
Miss Fitzhugh, if you would just ask your question. If you would just...
Questions, please.
All right, one more time. I was wondering, you obviously are a psychiatrist in this particular show, and...
Answer the question if you don't mind. Sorry, didn't mean to...
It's okay, it's okay.
ask the-
Yes, and you are a psychiatrist, and I was wondering, when someone thinks a thought that they're thinking, is that thought really a thought that they're thinking, or is it possible the thought that they're thinking is a thought someone else was thinking?
Thank you.
Or is the thought normal? And I thought of that the first time I was thinking of it, and I said, or is a thought possibly with another thought?
Perhaps they'd like to respond to that.
Yes,